everyone, Jessica here. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. I really do appreciate it. I wanted to spend a few minutes with you to give you an update on the status of our projects at church. I'm sure each of you have noticed the extensive updates that we've done throughout the building. Some of those have been more obvious than others, like the painting and the decor, but many of them have been behind the scenes. So here's a list of the things that we have done since January this year. We have replaced one of the furnaces in the sanctuary. We installed a photo cell for the exterior lights so that they come on in the hours of darkness. We reduced the platform height by 1 step, and we rewired the entire platform with new audio components and electrical outlets for our singers and musicians. We have purchased a new PA system that we have started to receive some of the components for. We do hope to have the new system completely installed and running by August. We have renovated the office spaces with new walls, doors, trim, and we've created 3 inner healing prayer rooms, 2 of them upstairs and 1 downstairs. We removed the chandeliers and replaced all the lights in the sanctuary with LED lights of the same color temperature. We purchased 32 more folding chairs for our fellowship dinners. We mounted 2 confidence monitors on the peaks above the seats for the aid of our speakers and singers. We replaced 2 windows in the offices with newer energy efficient windows. We replaced the gutters around the entire building with commercial-sized 6-inch gutters. This will help us with the rain and water issues. We had the roof repaired and installed a boot on one of the vent pipes. We've had the gravel parking lot cleaned up, and we have had the entire property surveyed. And we have done some general spring cleaning throughout the entire building and the property. It has been and involved a ton of work by a lot of our people, and we just really like to thank you guys. So Pastor Jeff, Rick Garrett, Cole and Lindsay Bender, Kurt Bender, Samuel Petty, Angel and Javon Sanchez, Pastor Bud and Pauline, Philip and Patricia Pantana, Patricia Gardner, Andre and Emily Petty, Leonard and Julia Davidson, Jerry Dudley, Preston Osborne, and many, many others who have gave their time and their talents to assist us with these projects. We honestly could not have done it without them and their willingness to serve. And while we've accomplished so much in such a short time, there is still a lot that we would like to see done. And we want to invite you into partnering with us in completing our church and property makeover. Let's be honest, Pastor Jeff has done a great job spending a lot of money to make these projects happen. And so we're not letting him do anything else until we get some contributions towards our efforts. So here is a list of the things that we still want to do inside and outside to make our church makeover complete. Some of these things we will be able to do ourselves, but others do require us to hire contractors. We would like to replace the carpeting at the front of the church and on the platform, in the offices and the prayer rooms. We still have electrical work to be completed for our new PA system and a redesign of our website. In addition to those 3 things, we are planning for a major exterior renovation to our church. So here's the thing. This is the current presentation of the front of our church. The first problem is there is no visibility. We want people to see where we're at, and more importantly, to see a place where they can come into relationship with the Lord. Secondly, some of the trees at the front of our property, like this one, have been hit by lightning or are diseased and they need to be removed. We also have some trees whose root systems are causing problems in our parking lot. We've consulted with a licensed arborist who is a Christian. He attends another church in Lynchburg. He has been out to the property on several occasions to assess where we're at and where we need to go in regards to our trees. And in order for us to properly manage the land, we must remove some of these trees that are presenting a danger and generally do some cleanup with others. Another thing that we want to do is open up the property so that it can be enjoyed by all of us. Our woods are overgrown, they're very thick, as you can see here. We've talked with a land management specialist who can come in and they can clear up all the underbrush, the immature trees, and even the trees that have fallen over on the ground. What this process will do will be to turn all this undesirable brush and trees into mulch throughout the entire property. So essentially, our grounds will go from looking like an overgrown jungle to more like a state park. We want to go from this to this. We want to have a place that's quiet and beautiful and something that affords us an opportunity to walk, pray, and spend time with the Lord and with each other. There will be a consistent layer of mulch throughout the entire property that will kill off harmful bugs, open up visibility, and give us an opportunity to enjoy the beauty of our property throughout. As part of this process, we're going to have several pole lights installed by the power company and re-establish a service road into an adjoining neighborhood. So back in the 90s, when the gravel parking lot was put in, a service road was begun, but since then the road has become overgrown and unusable. The city of Lynchburg would like to see us restore the road to serviceability, and we do think this is a good idea. First, as we grow, we want to have an exit people can utilize without clogging up Old Graves Mill. Secondly, because this work was established in the 90s, when the permits were pulled to establish a gravel lot, we do have a duty to maintain it. Part of the plan back then did involve a privacy fence between the parking lot and our neighbors and a water runoff area. The fence job didn't get completed, and so the city is requiring us to complete it. And the water retention pond has since grown up with trees, so we do need to fix that as well. So, all in all, we do have a lot of things on the list to be completed. Some of them are required of us by the city. And as we look at the costs surrounding these projects, we need about $30,000 for the exterior and $20,000 for the interior needs. And since we're a church that likes to be debt-free, we've brought most of these processes to a standstill, and while we ask for your support. I'm sure, like me, you've appreciated the look and the beautiful changes to the property. And we really can't thank you enough for partnering with us to make these happen. And we would like to ask you to partner with us in bringing the rest to completion. We'd ask that you prayerfully consider making a donation to the church to help with our makeover above your regular giving. We hope that as the projects get completed, we'll be able to enjoy the fruit of our efforts. We thank you for helping us steward what the Lord has given us and preparing it for years of productive use for the future. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you have a blessed, wonderful day.